Yeah, that's right. It's the great and glorious, simply famous one day, Nick Dutch, back on the camera yet again. And what are we doing today? Another delightful tarot show. Now, this goes out on YouTube a couple of times a week, so that people who request readings can have their readings done, recorded and broadcast via YouTube for yourself to see, for everyone to see. If you've got any requests of things you want me to have a look at and want me to focus in on in the tarot show, send it through via email on YouTube, and that's all you need to do. Alright, remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and we'll speak to you again in just a moment. Without further ado, we'll go on to the first reading of today. Okay, we got a reading today for someone called Faz, who's asked about many things, including childbirth in the future. Will there be any kids coming for her? No, I don't read on medical matters or childbirth. You also asked about health. I can't do that under ethical grounds, because essentially there's some things which I don't feel confident about. So I don't read on medical grounds, childbirth, pregnancy, paternity and related subjects, because, you know, there's professionals who deal with some issues, and of course having children, that's like a free will issue when you reach that level of connectivity with someone. Now, Faz, you're interested in whether you'll get a chance to relocate. Let's just have a quick look, cutting the deck as usual, and see what comes through now. The short answer there for you will be yes, but it's going to be hard. I mean, I don't see it happening for you within your short-term future. We do have signs relating to travel. We also got some signs relating to difficulties and having to overcome them in the meantime, which seems to suggest to me that yes, this relocation is going to happen. You mentioned something about going over to the USA. Well, in this particular case, I feel that is going to happen, but you've got to get so many other things like inner foundation in place first, so that when you're doing your move, you're doing it with knowledge. Alright, the tendency under situations like this is quite simply to make the decision without planning ahead, and you've got to plan ahead big time here, okay? But in this particular case, I feel the end result is there for you, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, you also mentioned your career and whether the many different projects that you're working on will actually come to fruition. Now, bear with me a second, I'll try and be nice and quick, okay? Okay, big yes. Big, fat, juicy, squidgy yes. Plenty of signs of joy coming through. Plenty of signs of happiness and moving your career in the right direction. And I feel that this is actually very positive for you indeed. When you wrote me your email, you asked whether, whether the move itself will be the thing that will help. I don't just think it's a question of the move. You'll be getting some things in place before the move happens. So use your internet research time, maybe spend a little less time on YouTube, unless of course you're using YouTube as your means of research for your various projects and how to do them. But essentially, something's going to be put in place first before you even contemplate doing the move properly, to try and bring you to that level of happiness that you're looking for. There is some very good signs of joy and being in the right place, almost as if there's like some soul purpose that you want to try and actualize and bring about, which is going to make your life, work out just right. I wouldn't worry too much if I were you. It looks like it's going to happen. Alright, good fortune. Alright, you guessed it, great and glorious Nick here yet again. We're doing a reading for Michelle today. Just a love and relationship reading on her and her boyfriend. So we'll just have a quick look and see what's, coming through to me, coming through in the reading. As is usual, the deck's been shuffled very thoroughly, and I've just given it a few more cuts just to see what's, see what's shaken loose here. That's for you, that's for your boyfriend, and already we're seeing some fascinating messages coming through, okay? He wants things to work out better than you do at the moment. On your side of things, you've got the willpower to try and create change. You've also got the romantic instincts, which is connecting you to him. He's got the desire to actually try and make this relationship work out to the level and to the quality that he would like it to. And he's also got the ability to give you extra gifts and extra benefits with the passage of time. The forces between you is essentially talking about a sense of satisfaction. Now, that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. It can be a good thing because obviously you're feeling happy and everything's going to be okay. That's a very positive sensation that I've got there. But on the other hand, it can create stagnation, and stagnation can be a bad thing. But I wouldn't worry about that too much, because the general signs here are the fact that he wants to help you out, you want to create change. There's only one thing missing, and that's, discussing how you're going to move forward in the future. Alright, let's expand the reading and see what's happening here. Oh, it's looking pretty sexy, alright. Your midterm future signs, that's where I've got some bit of drama, bit of excitement. because of course the Death card signifies change. That's that one there, okay? Now this is one potential future, and that is overcoming defeat, overcoming a sense of there's, you know, something nasty happening, there's something going to get in the way. You're going to have some challenges 3 to 6 months from now, but I reckon it's going to work out okay on the basis you apply your decision making properly. Now remember that the first thing that really comes through when all these 5 cards are down is the fact that more discussion is needed as to like how this is going to move forward. Alright, take it slow, take it easy. You've got about 3 months to sort of like redesign the nature of the relationship during this time frame, so that when this time of change happens, you'll actually be able to overcome defeat and start moving the relationship forward. Let's just have a quick look and see what else is coming through as far as progress is concerned. Alright, looking very nice. Now this has got very strong potential to be a long-term relationship, and the reason I can say that is because we got signs of what we call adjustment, balance, and making it work out right, with excellent communication signs coming through as well. So the whole story is that you've got a good foundation in place already, but don't be complacent. That's all. Alright? Your long-term prognosis is excellent. Watch out for your challenges and big decisions in your 3 to 6 month period. Make sure that you lay down a good strong foundation during the next 3 month period. Communication, time together, going out, all the rest of that stuff. Being there for each other, okay? It's all the basic stuff. But just don't be complacent, that's all I'll say. But the general trend I've got here is looking excellent, alright? So obviously name the first 150 babies after me. Alright, good fortune, God bless, look after yourself. It's NickDutch here yet again. And once more, another delightful tarot show comes to a close. We've seen a few more questions, a few more ways of looking at the world, some interesting ideas have come through, and we've all had a chance to think about the meanings of the reading and apply it to our own lives, which is essentially the power and the importance of a tarot reading. Within the 21st century, despite the fact that we've got computers and MP3 players and digital television, we often miss out on those quiet moments of contemplation that we need to actually get real focus and real clarity about what's happening in our lives. Whether that reading was for you or for somebody else, it still has an importance directly for yourself, because it gives you another point of view, and you can still find a way of applying that to your life and the situations that you find yourself in. I want to turn this into the greatest tarot show on the internet at the moment. So if you can help out just by rating, commenting and subscribing, that will be wonderful. If you have any reading requests, send them through via email to me, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, okay? Good fortune, God bless, speak to you soon. Bye for now.